So we're talking about the Harrow. The Harrow is pretty interesting because it is narrow in the center and it's fat on both ends. It's only about 9 3/4 inches long. So although it's center balanced, the bulk of the mass is actually out from the center and it's out here, so it's kind of balanced like a barbell. You can see where the balance is, about here. So what that does is it slows the rate at which it will rotate, which for a knife this size and this weight rotates fairly slow in half spin. You have two options for half spin. You can throw it as such. You can also throw it here, and it's just going to be kind of choose your own adventure. I'll show you a little bit of both. But with this you can get out quite a ways, partly because of how light it is, but also how stable it is in flight. Just show you a little bit. So when I'm here at, the 3 meter mark, I have to break my wrist and it's still not quite rotating. So I need to be pretty deliberate with that. So here, fingers on the spine. So if I flip it over, I can bring it back and I can kind of get it to rotate a little bit tighter. There's kind of some stuff to play with. And it's kind of that snap down, maybe a little IVA, a little Stanislav Lobo style. As I start to get further out, I tend to be a little more on the spine. This is coming up to about 4 meters, 4.5, something like that. It's still under rotating when I do that though, which makes it really interesting. So we're going to come back, put it on the trigger. Starting to get that on the inside, kind of see where our ranges start to play. So we have a short range version and kind of a long range version built right into this, however you grip. So about 6 meters, we'll come to the spine. And if I had gone through and hit the target, it's still stuck in the plywood. So come to the spine, normal grip, out at about 7 meters. Kind of the natural rotation of that spine grip, which is interesting. So for a knife that's under 10 inches, natural rotation's around 7 meters, about 200 grams. So you can imagine how well you can pitch that in when you start putting some heat on it. And for your closer ranges, come in on that trigger. Kind of start popping a little bit. Here's the trigger, or on the spine. Just kind of choose your own adventure. Enjoy yourself. It's wild and half spin.